So our math problem today is looking at something called contingency. And this is the concept of when you're starting a business, you want to have a bit of money you put aside in case some bad things happen on some unexpected kind of risks take shape on your project. And so with the t-shirt business, there was a couple of youth that created a t-shirt business. They're buying the shirts. They have a press that puts the designs onto the t-shirts. And so some of the things that could go wrong, one would be shirts cost more than planned. And what I've done here is I put a column of what's the chance, the probability of that happening. And if we say there's a 25% probability of the shirts costing more than planned, what would be the cost if that does occur? And the estimate would be $1,000. The next thing is the pressing machine. What if it breaks, but we can still fix it? We think there's about a 20% chance that it can break. That's just sort of what we heard from friends that have done t-shirt pressing. And it would cost about $200 to call someone out to fix it. Finally, what if the pressing machine breaks, but we need to buy an entirely new one? In other words, we can't just fix it. Well, there's a pretty low chance of that happening, maybe only a 10% chance. But if it does happen, it's a very expensive thing to deal with, about $3,000. So the math question for today is, and I'll give you a hint, it's involving weighted averages. So if these are all our risks, and these are the probability of them happening, and this is the cost we would incur if the risk does occur, how much money should we set aside when we're starting this business in our contingency fund? So that is the math problem for today. And good luck with that. We'll be putting the answer on our website at zenmakerlab.com. Welcome to the Design Make Play Math Challenge Answer. So today we were looking at the contingency issue. You're starting a business and you want to know how much did you put in reserve for some potential costs that might occur. And so the answer to this one is what you want to do is you want to multiply the probability times the cost, and that will give you what the amount of money you should reserve. So the t-shirts cost more than planned. We say there's a 25% chance of that occurring. If it does occur, it's going to cost us an extra $1,000. So if we multiply 25% times the 1,000, that would give us $250. And if we look at the pressing machine breaks, but it can be fixed, there's a 20% chance of that happening. It would cost $200 if it does happen. That would, the probability times the cost would be $40. And then lastly, the biggest cost, or the risk that could cost the most but has the lowest chance of happening, 10%, the pressing machine completely breaking. We take 10% times the 3,000 and we would have 300. And all we have to do now is we have to add up the 300 and the 250, so the 550 plus the 40. So that would give us a grand total of $590. So $590 is how much we want to have in our contingency or reserve, just in case some of these things happen we need to cover. You'll notice the amount that we save is not going to cover us if all of these things happen. It's really just an estimating using weighted average to come up with some kind of reasonable amount to sort of save for unplanned risks that might happen to your business or your project. So the answer to this one is $590 is how much you should have for your contingency. That is our math challenge for today. Take care.